Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Welcome back for episode 15 of our Medieval Dynasties Let's Play playthrough. We finished off our last episode with threshing the rye that we had harvested, and I crafted some odds and ends to try and sell off for some money so we can see if we can't buy ourselves some piggies. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and launch into it. Alrighty, so here we are. I did do some crafting, and I loaded up our donkey with a bunch of stuff for us to sell. We did some more stone knives. I made a crap ton of wooden vials. They're only worth 3, but one log gives you 20, so that's 60 coins per log. We also have our shoes, the baskets that we made, our knives, etc. If you learned anything useful, if you have a good time, please don't forget to go ahead and drop a like. And if you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But we are going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to make a run to town, hopefully before they close for the night, and sell off some of this stuff in preparation for buying some piggies. Now, we're about to lose our season here. Tonight's going to be the end of spring, leading us into summer. It did take me most of the day to do the crafting, which is why I wanted to do it off stream. It's a long, drawn-out process with the times in there. So our goals for today are to get ourselves some more villagers. We now have a house open up, our temp house opened up. We are also going to attempt to permanently take care of that bear at the mine. I read a thing, I'm not sure if it's true or not, we're going to find out, that if you build something near a hostile mob spawn, it will stop spawning. And I did notice that the rabbits that we used to have in our field are gone now. So I'm hoping that we can do something stupid like build a fence and see if the bear doesn't come back. That would make our lives so much easier. Alright. Looks like we can get goats here. Do you guys have any useful skills? You. I'll take you for sure. What have you got? Diplomacy? We're not taking you. Okay, so let's put him in the spare house for now. But he's a gatherer, and I want to get another wood shack up and going, so we're going to use him for that. Right. Grab your stuff. Ouch. Our 724 rye grain. We're not going to be able to walk. Ooh. I just hope they haven't gone to bed yet. I don't think so. Maybe. Unless they all live in the same house. Which would be very disappointing. They all went to bed already. Son of a... Alright, well, we're going to have to sell these in the morning, which means this entire trip was kind of a wasted effort, but that's okay. Come on, donkey, meet me halfway. Hey, buddy. Yeah, love you too. Okay, so let's throw this stuff back in here so that we can actually move. I forgot to grab feathers out of storage anyway, so it's not really a huge deal. Just kind of frustrating. At least it wasn't the photo finish that it was last time, where we were off by literal seconds. There we go. No, ride him, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go back and we'll just sleep the night, I think. But yeah, we're gonna build a new woodshed. We're gonna make one completely into logs, and then the other one we're gonna have do just enough logs to make enough firewood to supply our people, and sticks for the remainder, so that we can get some extra. Now, I do need to check on, in our management screen, our excavation shed. We had a person in there that I remember we just moved. I mean, we wanted an extra person in the excavation shed, but they weren't a harvester, so to speak. And I can't remember what they were supposed to be doing. So I want to check that out and see if we don't have a better spot for them after all. But for now, we're just going to sleep the night, get summer rolling. Should have done this from the beginning, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I thought we had enough time to get there. Hey, wife. Where's our baby? What did you do with our baby? Our baby is sleeping on her face. That's disturbing. I think it is attached to her model's hand, but it looks like our baby is laying on her face, and I'm going to screenshot that because I am a morbid bastard. Okay. There we go. Happy summer, everybody. Alright, donkey. Let's go do what we set out to do. Okay, so now is actually a really good time to check on that excavation shed. So we've got... No, they are both gatherers. Okay. We'll leave them be, I guess. On the woodshed, he's a gatherer too, yeah. Alright, fair enough. I stand corrected. Alright, so we're going to have her switch over to cabbage. Like so. So now she will harvest all of that flax, and we will have something to thresh at the end of today's episode. Fishing hut, we don't have anybody in. Our hunting lodge, we have one person in right now. Do we have anybody else that's... Oh, he's a tier 4 hunter now! And she's a tier 4 farmer now. Excellent. Oh, no? Hunter. Skills 4, Garwazi. Oh, because he's already in there. I gotcha. Okay, so we want to see... Do we have anybody else that's good at hunting? This guy. He's gathering and hunting, but we want him to be gathering. Roland. I thought our wife was good at hunting as well. Maybe we'll put her in there when we're... Yeah, our wife's a hunter. And a builder. We might actually use her for building. Okay. Well, we're starting to get into some really good people here. Oh! Oswalda's got some really good stats. I didn't realize everything was 2 on her. Otto's looking good. Look at him. Okay. Okay, this is actually starting to shape up pretty well. So she is going to be our fisher, I think. Because I don't want to give up Roland as a fish for fishing. I know he's got the 6, but we don't really use fish for anything. Would she have a 2 in? So she can fish and she can... So we'll probably leave her as a fisher until we can get down to where we get the market, and then we will have her as a trader, I think, to make use of that diplomacy skill. Alright, for now though, let's go sell our stuff. I'm curious to see how much we get. I'm pretty sure we're going to clean out at least one vendor. Probably more than one. Hey buddy, what you doing? And then we'll need to get that forestry shed up and going. We also, when I threshed all of the rye, we actually achieved the technology level up for the tier 2 food storage. So that's something that we're going to want to do today too, as well, is upgrade our food storage. Our donkey's overburdened. I should have pulled some stuff off. Because if we're riding him and we're overburdened, it doesn't affect him. So, realistically, this was inefficient, but that's alright. Still faster than walking up here ourselves would have been, especially with everything on us. They're not even out of their house yet anyway. Okay, so that gives us time to pull stuff off of him. Okay, and what time is it? It is 7:45. They should already be out. I don't know what's going on here. We'll just stand in their house and stare at them while they sleep like a creeper. I guess they're not all three in here. Just two of them. So where's the other one? Maybe they're out and about. Oh, no, they are all three in here. All three of their vendors live in the same house. That's weird. And then this rando person over on the side. Oh, that's the little girl. Is she laying there with her eyes open? That's not creepy. Not at all. Oh my god, they're all laying here with their eyes open. Except you. You're actually asleep. Oh. So it's just him and the little girl. Oh. She got up when we weren't looking. No! Come back! Come back! I was distracted by your creepy family! Believe it or not, I'm running as fast as I can. Okay. Whew! Alright, so let's take these feathers. It's 24 feathers will get us 50 gold, dollars, or coins, what have you. That's worth a lot. That's not worth so much. Neither's that. So the potion of strength isn't as awesome as it sounds. No, she's tapped out now. Good evening, morning, Stesso. How are you?
Friend, goodbye.
There's Oda. Right, these other two went to work too. I should have sold off the rye last because it's the lightest thing we have on us. Alright, Dagobert. Let's start with some of the heavier crap, shall we? That almost cleaned him out. And that did clean him out. So let's go find your wife. Okay.
Whatever you need.
So now we should be able to... Let's sell these shoes. Basket. The arrows. Because we're out of stone arrows now. And our knives. Okay. And the rest of the rye grain? Nope. So we have completely tapped this village out. We have all of the money in this village, and it was not enough. We are over 5,000 coins. That is a super, super good feeling. We are finally starting to dig ourselves out of the debt hole. I guess we never really went into debt, but we're not paupers anymore. We actually have money. And that is super exciting to me. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. I do try to teach what I know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and we will absolutely answer them. Let's see here. This is a phenomenal game. If you look into the patch notes, they're actually getting ready to come out with co-op, which I think will be a big step in the right direction for this game. And also, they are talking about adding a new map, so that's going to be kind of cool too. Because most of us have this map memorized. I mean, this will be my third playthrough, but it's my first playthrough since it was out of early access. So it's been a couple years since I played. But I think it's made definite moves in the right direction. It really has. Why are we out of tools? What is going on? The well we know about. The fishing hut we don't care. Production? What's the kitchen missing? Oh, they're out of, they're finally out of onions. Excellent. Yeah, I'm super excited. I have a couple of friends that I might be able to rope into playing once the multiplayer comes out. The new map will just be exciting because all of the quote-unquote best areas won't be explored, so that'll be super fun. If this series isn't done by the time that update comes out, I will be stopping the series to start a new one on the new map, just because. We're going to go up and over the mountain and hopefully not get destroyed by wolves, because we don't want to lose our donkey. Oh, look, they're doing cabbage too. Cute. Wait, they haven't harvested their cabbage. Because cabbage plants in summer. Can I harvest your cabbage? No, they did disable it. Aww. That used to be a really great way to make early money, was harvesting the villagers' crops in the starter town. As you could steal a scythe from one of the sheds, and then you could go and harvest all their wheat and sell it to the village for a nice little start. Alright, now somewhere not too far down here there's a wolf. Yeah, I hear you, donkey. Alright, we don't want to risk him, so we're gonna proceed on foot. So we can always call him. He'll teleport if he's too far away, he'll walk if he's close. Once we're across the stream, we should be safe. I don't know where the wolf is. Unless he's been patrolling. Well, that's where we can get Deadly Nightshade. Now, we're going to need to start collecting this stuff, because I also want to get us a hut. ETA, not that I'm aware of. I know it's in the Steam notes. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I know it was in the Steam notes. I don't think that they gave an actual hard date yet. But it is something that they're actively working on. I mean, the beta for it's already up and going for people that signed up for it. So they are actively working on it. It's mostly done. They're just ironing out the kinks at this point, I think. Oh, plantains. Yeah, I do want to get an herbalist hut up because I have not actually experimented with the herbalist at all ever. It wasn't a thing when I used to play. So we're going to definitely get one of those. I would love to be able to make some instant healing potions. You can't hotkey healing items, but it's not really a problem because when you open your inventory it pauses the game. So, I mean, if you've got it on you, that's basically extra health that you're holding. You just have to get to it before you die completely. But I know poison is a thing in the game now. I've seen people talking about it. So I'm going to grab some of this nightshade under the assumption that, I don't know, Deadly Nightshade's probably poisonous. Okay, so we got the one wolf. That's back the way we came. We want to head, yes, this way. There should be one more wolf down towards the road. And I want to kill him just so we don't have to don't have to worry about him for the rest of the day. Nope. Alright, I don't see him and we're not going to go too far out of our way for it, so... Give our mount a whistle here. I still have a tendency to collect everything that I see when I'm on foot, so I think the mount is actually helping out quite a bit with my problem. I'm too much of a pack rat in games like this. There are 3 different quests in this village. Do you have any useful skills, lady? Nope. Alright, what's your quest?
Greetings.
Oh no, we're not doing that one again. That's a multi-season long one. Fix your own argument with your wife.
How can I help you?
Hunting, lacking equipment. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. It's the last time they made me get a longbow and I had to buy it and we lost money on the deal, so we're not doing it this time.
How do you do? Pray, it is in my
Okay, so let's come on down and sell the rest of our rye grain. So now we're at 6,500. We're actually making some progress here. Let's see. We still haven't found another farmer to run our
It was nice
piggy
seeing
farm.
you.
We also don't have any food for them until the end of this season. And you're the only villager they've got. So we're going to head down to Jezreka, I think? Or Jezreka? We're going to head down there. But I do need to find out where the donkeys are. Or not the donkeys, the piggies are. So that's... where can I find farm animals, piggies? Rolnica, which is actually up north. So let's head to Rolnica, actually, because we can make a straight shot from here if we follow the road. So we're going to go straight north. Run, little rabbit. Alright, this will let us buy our piggies, and we haven't checked out their... Seriously, no, there's 4 of you that need help? What the hell is going on at the village? The excavation shed is out of pickaxes. How are you out of pickaxes? Stone pickaxe, stone pickaxe. Nope, they are actually out of pickaxes. Okay, that's on me. That's going to set us back a little bit for some of the upgrades that I had planned. We'll have to make it work. I followed the wrong road. Oh, that looks like a camp. It doesn't look like it's occupied, though. Let's see if they got any goods here. Bronze axe, we'll take that. And some wine and some coins. Nothing else? Nothing else worth having. I don't like hanging around the orange creatures, because sometimes they aggro and sometimes they don't. And I don't know what the trigger for those ones are, but I know that they can attack your mounts. This is wolf territory. Shit. Okay, it looks like he's way up there. I don't see one down here. So let's leave our donkey here and clear out that wolf so we don't have to worry about him. Nope. Oh, yeah. Now, there's usually more than one. We just need to see where the other one is. Looks like my other arrow broke. That's unfortunate. We did finally upgrade to copper arrows, so that's kind of nice. They do significantly more damage. I would like to get into some of the bronze stuff, but it was going to take quite a bit of money, which we now have. Looks like we're clear. I don't know why I'm not on the road. It's actually probably for the best that we're not on the road because bandits. Ooh, moose. If we needed leather, we could snag some. There's a lynx. That was a pig. Stay away from the lynx, buddy. There's Vincent up here. There's deer. I wouldn't mind. I want to see if I can one-shot a buck with the new arrows. But now's really not the time to be fooling with that, I don't think. Oh, look at that windmill. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yep, there's the piggy head. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop off. We're going to want to buy a male and a female pig, just in case. Do you have any useful skills? You are a farmer!
I'm treating you.
I really hope the other one that we grabbed wasn't female. If they are both female, we are in trouble. Houses. Small simple house. Oh, thank God. Sweet. So now we can go to, what was her name, Leonarda? And we can assign her to the piggies. Am I blind? Yes. Yes, I am blind. What? I just told you to assign a worker. There we go. Okay, so she's got a house and a worker. Now we can get 2 piggies. So a hog is only 1950. Yeah, we'll send you to the pigsty. And then we need a sow. Oh! They just call them female. They don't call them sows. I suppose we could have got a piglet. They're cheaper.
Greetings,
So let's go ahead and buy just a little bit of animal feed. We're only going to buy... because we only have to ride out the rest of the season. So I think we're really only going to need like 5 or 6. Let's just take 5. Because that's still going to cost... that was still 130 coins. So we still have 2,500 coins that we can spend. So I think we're going to use that on some of our technology upgrades. So if we look at... oh, let's see. Smithy, we could start unlocking some of this bronze stuff. Did we ever unlock all the copper? Yeah, except for the spear and the bolt, which we don't care about. The workshop, I think we're okay there. Wait. Oh yeah, the vial, right. So the smithy, there's some bronze stuff that we could unlock. Some clothing and backpack stuff that we don't particularly need yet. There was... oh, right, it's going to be under hunting fishing. The recurve bow. The bow that we use. It's expensive, but now we never have to buy another one. We can just make them. Oh, it looks like I also had already purchased the longbow. I suppose we could have just switched to the longbow, but I like the recurve. The damage is a little bit less, but the recurve's got quite a bit more durability. So there's our potion of instant healing 2. So we're actually getting close. We just need more hunting, gathering XP to get down there. Which means that we are actually going to have to buy this. So that takes a wooden vial, plantains, dandelions, and water. Okay, so this potion, health over time. Stamina, temporarily slows down the loss of stamina. That wouldn't be terrible. Poison is just deadly nightshade, wooden vial, and water. Excellent. So we'll buy that one for sure. Potion of weight, I think, is going to be important as well. So that's poppy and henbane. So we can grow poppy. We're going to have to make another small place for... okay. Oh, poisoned arrows are their own... so we've moved into copper arrows, so we're going to do poison copper arrows, I think. And then here for the potion of weight, we haven't been growing poppy. We could make another small field for it, but henbei's going to be kind of touch and go because I don't know where that naturally grows. You know what? We'll hold off on that. I think the poison, the instant healing, and the poisoned arrows are going to be the most important. That just means that now we actually need to build our hut. So how much money do we actually have left? 440. So let's check our last tech trees here. Our flour, animal feed, we still need the recipe for. There we go. And it looks like that's it for the recipes over here. None of the rest of them have recipes. Don't care about fishing nets. The trophies are cool, but a rat trap? It provides meat. Alright. I would not eat rat, I don't think. At least not knowingly or willingly. So we can't even see what it takes to make the tier 2 potions until we get down there, so we're just gonna not worry about them for the moment. We are actually going to be a little cheesy, and we're gonna pay for a ride back to the village so that we don't waste a bunch of time traveling back. So that's gonna speed us along and let us start getting building and not waste all day. So we need to get that feed in there too for the pigs so that we can start getting manure. That's going to be important. So we are headed to Denica? Pretty sure it's Denica. I hope it's Denica because that's where I clicked. It is. It is. We're fine. Donkey! There you are, buddy. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I think the first order of business is going to be to upgrade the food storage. The second order of business is going to be to build an herbalism hut. And then the third order of business is going to be to attempt to get a fence out by the mine and come back with a load of ore. And then after that we will try to build a house for the new couple so that we can empty out the overflow house again. I'd really like to make our current house the new overflow house and give ourselves one of the bigger houses. I think that's probably where we're going to go with that, even though we don't need the extra bed space, because this house is nicer than the current overflow house, but it's not nice enough to keep our wife happy. If we look at the happiness values, our wife and child are among the lowest because we don't have a very nice house right now. Well, except for the 2 new people, but they'll come up very quickly. But like Otto's only at 25%, and Erica's, well, I guess she's at 43. That's not that bad. But I mean, we've got people in the high 70s, the 60s, the 50s. Okay, so yep, our pigs are going to wander because I didn't build a fence. I should have built this further back and built a fence here. So let's whoops, fill this. Oh. Why is it only all of that feed only filled at 13%? Okay, well, that is what it is. Okay, and we sold off everything that we didn't want. So we need to currently get some stuff in place here. So we're gonna, how are we doing on feathers? So we're back up to 100 feathers. Now, I did take a bunch of our logs, and we've already got them back, so that's irrelevant. Our stone's looking good. Where is our limestone at? Our limestone's good. We could upgrade some stuff, too. So for now, let's just put in the stuff that we don't want to carry for our current tasks. Don't put food in here. It doesn't work. Could put rod in there. We do need one more farmer at some point to work the barn, so that we don't have to thresh stuff ourselves anymore. That would be ideal. Oh, that was a bronze axe, not a copper axe. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going to want some stone, probably 8. So that seems to be the most of the lower parts. Oh, no, we were going to do the food storage first, weren't we? So we need to go into farming? No. Oh, no. We're getting close to the barn, too. That's going to be our next unlock with farming. Not extraction. Storage. There we go. Food storage, too. There we go. So if we whip out our hammer, looks like it's mostly logs. And some planks. Yep. So 8 times 5 plus 3. So we're at 43 plus 4 is 47. And then 12 is 59. We need 59 logs. And 12 of those logs need to be turned into planks. Well, that is our entire stash of logs. Fantastic. So we're going to ride on over and turn these into planks real quick. Alright. Thank you for the likes, Tesso. I appreciate it. That always helps with the algorithm. Yeah, I try to stay quiet through these just so that when I do the cutting, we can cut out that entire section. I don't say anything important during it, so they don't have to sit there and watch me scrape the planks out. I mean, on the stream, it's not that big of a deal. But generally speaking, people are watching the cut versions so that they don't have to watch stuff like that. I forgot about these sections. We're going to be 8 shy. I always forget about those wing sections. I don't know why. Yeah, the algorithm is kind of a funny thing. I don't know why they set it up the way they did. I could think of multiple more optimal ways to set it up, but I mean, I can't really argue with them either, because while as a computer programmer I can think of multiple other ways to set up an algorithm that would be more efficient, they are a multi-billion-dollar company, so they obviously know what's going on. And I totally just... Oh, no. Oh, we still have one way to get our donkey out. That was close. Okay, 1 log there, 5 logs there. So we were off by quite a bit, because I didn't count these upper sections. So we've got 4... 5... 10... 11, 12... 16 more. And we only have 7, which means we need to go chop down 9. So if we take... Look at how far our pigs are going. This is no bueno. Oh, man. I'm going to have to fence them in. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. Even if we have to move the pigsty, we're going to have to find a way to fence them in. I can't have them wandering. If a wolf chases us home or a fox happens to be nearby, we're going to lose our pigs. I can't destroy that pigsty, though, to make a new one. I have to make a new one and then destroy it, or we will lose our pigs anyway. Hey! Whoa, that was close. Ninja skills there. Oh! There's henbane on top of the hill right here by the camp. That's perfect. So maybe we do need to start planting a small poppy field. Well, we can do it next to the one where we're doing our feed. I don't see why not. Poppy grows in a very inconvenient season, so it's something that people tend to not bother with. The most efficient food in the game that gives you 90 is actually the poppy pie. But people tend to stick with potage because of how inconvenient it is to grow poppy. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we will move the pen here, and we'll scooch it back a little bit, and then we'll have this be our fenced-in area right next to the food storage. I think that's what we're going to do, and then we'll just destroy the old one and call it build experience and go from there. Have to hit that from the outside, I think. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to, we've got to move it. So let's see, I want to face completely south. Okay, we'll bring it out just a little bit to give us room for the fencing. Push it back just a little bit, like say there. No. That's still a little too far forward. So that's to be on south. So if you use your compass points, your north, south, east, and west, your prime compass points, you can make sure that all your buildings wind up more or less square. It's a bit of an easier way to design your... Oh, yeah. And in my early episodes, I had a tree land on my head, and it took more than half our health. I've actually had trees kill me in other games. Like, now I don't know if they still do enough damage to kill you, but yeah, they will absolutely wreck you. I was trying to do a quest, and I chopped down a tree, and I was cutting it down like this, and it fell on our head, and it knocks you down, and it damn near killed us. We had slivers of health left. So yeah, if you're chopping trees, make sure you're chopping them from uphill, and always look out because sometimes they fall in bizarre directions. Like in the forest, the game The Forest, the trees will always fall in the direction that you're facing, unless you're playing multiplayer. Then they fall in the direction that the host is facing. But so that way you know that it will never land on your head unless you do something stupid. But in this game, it seems to fall whichever way it really feels like. Okay. So we're building piggy hut number 2 over here. And before we move the pigs in, we're going to get the fencing up. We might have to get a little creative with the fencing. I just realized I don't think I unlocked any fencing with our recipes. I also forgot that this was going to take logs and not rocks, so I didn't chop nearly enough logs. I've been building too much of the fancy stuff. Hey, at least it's going to use up some of that straw. We've got over 1,000 straw at this point. It's a problem. Okay, so sticks and logs and straw. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 logs. 7, 8 logs, I think. That's not going to be too big of a deal. We can chop down 2 pine or 2 spruce and a birch, and we'll have the logs. Now, if we take the stumps, we could have some more, but this hill's going to be a bitch to build on. Sorry, it's going to be rough to build on. So we're just going to leave those stumps and let them regrow. So you don't want to chop down all the stumps. The only stumps that I'd really like to remove are the ones that are going to be in the way of future building projects. And even then, I try to leave them until said building project, because you never know when you're going to need a quick log fix, and they do regrow every couple of years. Okay, now we do still have that bronze axe, but I think we have a copper axe as well. Or did I put the copper axe somewhere? Nope, there it is. Nope, that actually goes into 4. Shoot, I forgot to make them more pickaxes. You know what, I think we'll put the herb shack where the current pig hut is, I think, just to not waste the space. I don't want to move it just yet, though, because we just put our feed in there, and I don't think we can take the feed back out. We're going to lose our hammer here real shortly, too. I hear you, donkey. Okay, well, it's a good thing we overshot. So it looks like we need 12 straw, which is not as much as I was hoping. Yeah, we're almost to 2,000 now. We need to get that out of here just for weight reasons. I wish there was something that we could make super easy that used it. Because of course. Okay, so we're going to take 2 copper bars. And we're going to make... Well, first let's make those tools. So they need some pickaxes. We don't have enough stones to make the pickaxes. We need 2 more. We don't have the stones for it! Sorry, poor humor. Okay, stone tools. It's only 2 pickaxes, but it's better than nothing. So it's simultaneously good and bad, but they have removed... they only do tool checks while they're at work. So it used to show that you needed a tool in the top left-hand corner all night. And if you would put the tool that they needed in there during the night, it would still show that they needed it because they didn't run the check until morning. They fixed that. The problem is... Now, if you're at nighttime and you're trying to remember who needed tools, I mean, the thing's not up there to remind you anymore. So I guess, I mean, we're gamers. We're never happy. But I feel like that's a bit of an oversight. Oh, there's a stick. There we go. Okay, so we need to see what we can do about making some fencing. So we've got some stick fences. We've got low wattle. We could do wattle fencing with a oh, they added gates. Gates didn't used to be a thing. That's fun. Or we could do a wooden fence. I would prefer to do a wooden fence. And a wooden gate. So that's going to take planks and money that I'm not sure we have. We don't have enough money for that. So our pigs are definitely going to have to wander for a little bit. And we're going to have to see about making some quick cash. So let's feed ourselves. What can we throw for some quick cash? We can take our feathers. That'll do. Oh, we need to fill that bucket too. We could take... How are we doing on leather? We've got some leather. We can make a couple shoes. We're almost out of logs, so that's not a good idea. We could make 4 knives. Because that's a worthy use of time, right? What else can we make? We could always chop down some trees and go about it that way, I suppose. We could sell off these bowls. No, not the bowls. The plates are what we can sell off. Because we're not doing onions anymore, so there's no reason for us to keep the plates. So that's something. We've got some clay vials. Let's see. So let's make some knives. Whoops. And we'll make some simple bags. Or no, shoes. Shoes are worth more than the bags. Seems like we should probably go hunting. I need to find something to use the fur on, or we could just sell the fur. That's an option. Let's just sell the fur. Screw it. Okay. I kind of regret buying that ride home now. Oh! Okay, so how much are these worth? Because they take less leather, but they're also going to use some of our fur. So if they're worth more... So I believe shoes are 140. Fur shoes are 170. Yeah, screw it. Let's make the fur shoes. Ow. We can still only make 2, but... Okay, there's the door. So we can dump off some of this meat that we've got too. Suppose we could always go hunting along the way. So I really should have... Let's put the meat away. We're going to sell off the fur that we have because of how much fur we have. I don't think that's going to be an issue. The bucket. I'm getting all distracted now. So let's craft our bucket. There we go. I think the wood fence is going to be nice, though. I think that's what we're going to go with. along with a gate for it. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and take some of the nice potage with us. And we'll go on a little bit of a hunting trip, I think. Where is our donkey? That's thistle. Chicory. I don't remember what chicory was for. I just remember seeing it in one of the potion recipes. Alright, I don't know where we left our donkey. We left him way out here. So we're going to put the stuff that we're going to sell on him. That way we're not carrying it all. And then we're going to go on a hunting trip, I think. So we need to do something to make some money to get the recipe for the wood gate. So we know that there's a wolf up this way. I don't think we killed him yet. We could always... Did she get the whole field harvested? No. Yes. Maybe. Why does this say it still has 58 in it? Oh, okay. I see. They're just not done. So she's manured the whole thing. They're grubbing the thing, and he's already started planting, so that's fine. So we have all of our flax harvested. We can make a pretty penny off that, but it's going to take quite a while. I prefer to do that at end of stream so you guys don't have to sit through it, but we need the money like now. So unfortunately, I think we're going to have to, actually do it. So this is going to be a little boring. It's going to take 600 seconds, so we're looking at like 10 minutes of this. You know what? Let's only do some of it. Let's not do the whole thing. Let's do like 50 of it, I guess. You know what? We'll do 60 of it. That'll take a full minute, and that's not super bad. Because I don't want to make you guys sit for 10 minutes while I thresh. That's just annoying. So we need a little over 500 for the fence. And what do we need for the... So the plank fence... Oh, there's plank as well. So do we do wood or do we do... Oh, we could do log. Or wooden. It's hard because we don't know what these look like, but they get progressively more expensive. I would really like to do the plank fence. But that means we need 1,800. So why don't we buy the sticks first? The stick fence and stick gate. So we only have 17 coins left. So now we only need to earn 200. And we can always upgrade it to the plank later. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Because I think, yeah, that way we're not trying to thresh all of the flax and waste everybody's time on stream just to buy a fence so it looks pretty. So we'll just get the cheap ass fence for now to keep the damn pigs in, and then we'll buy the fancy recipe next time, next stream, because I will thresh at the end of this stream once we cut stream. Because yeah, 600 flax is going to take quite a while to get through. So what does the bags take? What do the bags take? Leather and linen fabric. Okay. So that's not going to be a thing. Let's leave this in here for now. The thread? Flax thread? So yeah, the flax seeds are worth 10 apiece, so you'll get 5 apiece, but they are super light. So they're 0.01 per. That's why they're the big money maker. Where did all my flax threads go? There they are, linen thread, that's why. Alright, how do we get out of here? Okay. So hunting is going to be a thing because we need leather. I think I'm going to target some wolves. Right, what does that fence take to make? Did we look? Nope. Fences. Stick fence. Four sticks, give or take. So from what I was reading, if we build something where things spawn, they will not spawn there anymore. And I can kind of corroborate that with the rabbits in our village area, because they don't really spawn anymore. So my idea is to go up where that bear is, kill it, and build a fence so it doesn't come back. That way we don't have to fight it every single time we try to go to the mine. There's nightshade all over down here by the lake, and that makes me super happy. I just really hope it's not seasonal. And I'm betting it is. Did I already pass the stream? I went the wrong way is all. Okay. Well, I know there's deer up this way. And we could take the donkey and get there faster, but I mean, the whole idea of this was hunting trips, so... We're going to wind up with a bunch more meat that we don't need. Alright, time to see if the copper arrows can single drop a buck. So with the stone arrows and the recurve bow, it takes 2 shots to down the buck. Crap. No, still 2. Although that might not have been a headshot, because he turned. I don't know if the first one got him in the head or not, so I'm not going to call that a conclusive test. I know our second one only got him in the side. Wow, that wasn't even a headshot, and we still got the single kill. These are nice. Alright, where'd that deer go? There you are. It's a pretty good hunting trip so far. That bear's gonna make me regret this, isn't he? How many sticks do we have? Before we get way down in there, I want to make sure that I have enough sticks to build this. 18, that should be enough. So we only really need one section, I guess. I don't know how it works. I probably should have researched more deeply how it works. I try not to cheese things, but we're so far from the mine, the building for the mine, that automating this is going to be a nightmare until we can get that. And we need to progress into better tools, because the fact that we're still running with the stone tools is kind of embarrassing. I need to get into bronze. We need to start focusing on money making and upgrades. There he is. King shit over here. Now last time I was too far away when I started popping at him, and it soaked all of my arrows because he was like stuck in some kind of invincibility loop. Because they were all bloody, but they were all stuck to the ground under where he was standing. Can't see him past that tree. But we need to have enough room for him to approach us while getting peppered, or he will just destroy us. Or I can miss. That's fine too. Oh no. Oh no. I can't tell if I'm hitting him or not. That's a hit. Oh wow. Okay. Copper arrows are awesome. Copper arrows are very awesome. Looks like I missed him twice. Or maybe 3 times. Okay. So he has consistently been spawning over here. So we're going to go ahead and build our fencing over here. Nope. Fence. Stick fence. So we're going to make it look like it belongs here. We're going to put it along the road. And see if that keeps him from spawning. Right. So we need to grab some rocks and some logs. Thankfully the logs will be easy to get. Oh, hello. Oh! Okay, this was a hell of a find. We always like ore we don't have to dig for. That is a big ass tree. It didn't drop any extra logs, it just dropped giant sized logs. Okay. So that gave us enough to build 1 pickaxe. We can get more rocks from inside, and that will give us enough to build additional pickaxes. So I'm not too worried about handling the pickaxe situation in here. But we do want to take our donkey inside with us, just in case anything wanders by, and so that he's closer when we need him. I'm not going to grab salt like I did last time, because the salt is really not good money versus weight, And the recipes that require salt aren't ones that we use, so it's kind of a waste. Now there's no copper pickaxe. There is a bronze pickaxe, but we don't have enough money for the recipe. I'm sensing a trend here. Realistically, if we had not done the king's mission, if we just let it pass by and not spent that 5,000 extra coin, we'd be in perfect shape. But I did do the mission. I don't regret it because we got a bunch of Dynasty points for it, but I do kind of wish we still had the coins. This is just chewing through the stone pickaxe. There's more tin than there was the last time we were in here. I'm wondering if the mine gets... As I wondered that in my very first playthrough, it felt like the longer the game went on, the more stuff was in the mine. I don't know if that's true or not, but I kind of get that feeling. Okay. So we're going to put that in there, we're going to put the tin in there, and the stone in there. So the tin's kind of hard to see. The copper's not so bad. I haven't found iron in this playthrough yet. And supposedly it's in all the mines. So I've got to figure out... I haven't been to the bottom of this mine either, though, to be fair. Okay, so there's our copper, there's our stones, and there's our tin. So the nice part is, to make bronze, you don't actually smelt copper and tin together, which is funny because that's what you should do. But you smelt the copper and tin into their own ingots, and then smelt the ingots together. So that's useful in that if we turn all of our copper into copper bars, we can use it as copper, or we can later still turn it into bronze should we need to. I only got 2 tin out of that? That's some bullshit. Okay, one thing we do need to do is take a drink out of our bucket. And eat something. And probably take our donkey a little bit deeper. Oh my! Our donkey is not moving. He is completely full. Yeah, I know, buddy. He's upset that he's overburdened. I know it seems stupid to gather more since he's already so overburdened that he can't move. But we're actually going to cheese the system a little bit on our way out. We're going to take everything off of him to the point that we're immobile, because it does not compound your weight to your donkey's weight when you're on the donkey. So we're going to make ourselves immobile and take everything off of him so he can move normal, and then ride him home, and then have him drop us to where we were within reach of the supply drop-offs. Because I don't want to have to make a bunch of trips back up to this mine. I try not to cheese stuff like that, but I don't want to make a crap ton of trips back to the mine. And since we can't get the mine built yet, we still need more building XP first. This is going to be the most efficient way for us to get a reasonable supply of copper and whatnot. Besides, we need the stone as well, because normally we could just toss the stone and we'd be fine. But we need the stone as well for our buildings right now, because we need to build a new house. We need to upgrade the house that we're currently living in, and that takes a lot of rocks. We need money, and rocks and sticks are going to get us money. So right now our pigs are still running around all willy-nilly. And I want to get that situation cleared up, but we need a gate before we can build the fence. I should probably leave one swing off of this one. Yeah, we're going to wait, because we're already moving slow, so we'll dump off what we've got. How many more pickaxes do we have? I would like to exhaust our pickaxes, and then we'll head home. We have one more pickaxe. I know, 3 more? No, one more pickaxe. Okay. It was the tin ore that threw me off. So rather than go out and chop down another tree and finish cleaning out the mine, we're just going to go until we run out of pickaxes, and then we'll leave. So we do need to make some more pickaxes for... speaking of, it looks like we have 2 people that are toolless right now. Oh, the well, that's not really a problem, and the fishing hut, but there's nobody in it. So yeah, that's irrelevant. I don't care that they don't have tools. I know, Donkey. I'll take it all off of you here in just a minute, buddy. Poor guy. How are we doing on stone? Yeah, we got 100 stone out of this deal, too. I mean, that's barely enough to do a house, but still. Did we clean this side out? Yeah, it looks like just the salt's left. So on this side... I would really like to get down to where we... I want to see iron. I'd like to come home with some iron, but we can't work it, so it's not a huge deal if we don't. So we're not a high enough tier of anything to do anything with iron yet, so it's not a huge deal. Copper... Copper, what's down this way? I think this is the way that I haven't really explored. There's more copper. Copper, tin. Are you tin? You are tin. Yeah, I don't see any iron in here. Salt. Required mine. So we have to be down to mine before we can even get to where the iron is. So that's what's going on. Okay. Okay, I'm sure this is the same. Yep. So that's what's up. So this does get bigger, but not as time goes by. It gets bigger based on how far you are down the building tree, it looks like. So that's kind of an interesting mechanic. Whoops. Well, we're going to have to come back down for one more load, I think. And then we can head home. Almost, buddy. One more load. Half a pickaxe, that's all we're doing. I thought I saw some tin. The tin's kind of difficult to see. I suppose I could use a torch, but... There's some tin. So I feel like we have more copper than tin, but we don't really have any of the bronze recipes, so it's kind of hard to to be overly worried about that. We might be able to get one more node. So do we go for the copper or the tin? What do we have on us? We've got 10 copper and how much tin? 4 tin. We're taking the tin. And we're just going to break our pickaxe on the copper, just so we don't have to carry that extra weight. You don't actually get rewarded with anything from these nodes unless you completely break the node. So that was really just a waste to get rid of the last of the pickaxe, because I didn't want to carry the weight home. So now we're going to take all of this stone, all of this tin, and all of this copper off a donkey, and then we're going to ride him. So we are completely immobilized by weight. If we look at our inventory, we're at 346 kilograms out of 75. But donkey can't move. We didn't have that problem before, donkey. Okay. So let's drop... Last time it worked just fine. So let's drop all of our rocks and see where that puts us. Okay, now I can move just fine. So if I pick up these rocks... This is weird. Last time this was not an issue. So how many pounds of rocks, or how many kilograms of rocks are we carrying? 166. So let's put... How many kilograms can he take? 30-ish? Let's give him 30 copper. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but let's see if that doesn't fix whatever the hell's going on here. No. Yeah, I think you're right. Previously, we were able to get away with it, but it's not letting us now. So let's drop 3/4 of these. So we can always pick them back up next time. So... Now, last time, I was completely immobilized, and he would have been completely immobilized, but the two of us together, it let me get away with it. So I don't know if maybe there was a patch that I was unaware of. I don't know what happened, but something changed. I didn't mean to get back on him. I meant to empty his inventory. Okay, so, yeah, noted. The cheese is not as... strong as I thought it was. So let's drop what's left of these stones. And we will take... We'll come back for the rocks. We're going to take the ore home first, and then we'll come back for the rocks. Because I do actually need the rocks. That is disconcerting, though. Maybe the game just finally had enough of my shit. You could be right. It could be a total cap thing, and I'm just unaware of it. But I do know, like, last episode, if you watch that one, I used the trick just fine. We had a bunch of weight. Either he would have been immobile or I would have been immobile. And I chose to make myself immobile, and he rode just fine. He rode, like, right now he's going slow. But he wasn't even riding slow. So I don't know. I don't remember there being any updates recently, so I don't think they ninja patched anything. I don't know. Maybe the first time was actually the fluke. That's alright, it just means that we have to play it more straight than normal. Well, we have to play it more straight anyway. I'm a big function over form kind of person, so... Like, I don't like to be cheesy, but I will. If I can get away with it, I will try. That's one of the nice things about doing a stream, is it is keeping me more honest than I think I would be otherwise, because everybody can see everything that I'm doing. So some of the shenanigans that you can get away with, like, it's entirely possible for the quest where you had to hunt a Wincent and a bear. It's entirely possible, apparently, to build a fence around yourself in a 3x3 grid, stand in the very center of it, and they just can't get to you. They won't destroy the fence. They'll just stand there at the edge and let you kill them. I did not do that because I'm on stream. If I was playing by myself in my own game, I probably would have done that. Right. We have to get much closer. Alright, watch out, Oswalda. At least you've run the forge very, very quickly. It's not like when you're making vials and stuff and it takes you 5 seconds per vial. Tactical cheese. I like it. Yeah, there's a time and a place for it, though. I mean, if that's all that you ever do, it can ruin games. But you're right. There is a time and a place for tactical cheese. I mean, technically what we did with the bear at the top of the mountain was kind of cheesy, but I would not have been able to fight him face to face, so it is what it is. I needed to get into the mine and he was in the way. I've also tried to avoid save scumming. Like when you're doing the romantic interactions to try and get a wife, you can save before you start talking to them and map out what options are going to give you the most. I specifically did not do that. I did not save scum the riddle game. I did not save scum the bet with Aldwin. And those are all things that I probably would have done if I was playing by myself. But on a stream, we're trying to do everything by vanilla. We're trying to play by the rules. And, yeah. And it's actually kind of nice, because some of that tactical cheese stuff is... It really does ruin games. Like, there are things that I've been able to pull in certain games that completely wreck the progression arc. And I wind up playing a game for a handful of hours instead of the weeks that I probably would have played it otherwise had I done it properly. Do we have any 10 bars left? No. Okay, well that actually worked out. We got almost the exact... Oh, nope, that's because there's still 30 on the donkey. Okay, so we got a good bit of copper and bronze out of this. So let's go back for our rocks. I was hoping to get some stuff sold off on this day, but it's not going to happen. I think we're going to put the herbalism shack right here where the current piggy shack is. Speaking of which way... Oh, they're both back there. Okay. I should have taken a bath while we were back there. Although there is an achievement for reaching max dirt level. So, as much as it kills me inside, I might need to just let him get dirty for a while. I am a bit of an achievement whore. I think the only achievement in this game that I've actually... There are two, actually, that I've decided I won't be getting. The first one is going 5,000 coins into debt. Because I don't want to be in debt. I feel like I that would be a failure to me. The other one is... There is a hidden achievement, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody that wants to find it the hard way, so if you don't want to know, maybe mute for the next 5 seconds. But, the joke quest to bring 1,000 logs to the guy, if you complete that, there is a hidden achievement. Spoiler over. So let's see if it'll let us take our rocks home. I think it will, because we had way more ore. Well, between the two ores, I feel like we had more ore than we did rocks. I guess we'll find out here in a moment, but... Oh yeah, that was dumb, wasn't it? Should have brought the donkey all the way in. So how many are here? 40? We can carry 40. So there's our rocks. Sort of. It's gonna be a long trip home. Oh my god. Oh, well, we definitely need to go up and over the mountain to avoid the wolves, because we're not avoiding them on the donkey. I think if we can get out of the hills, it won't be so bad. Yeah, there we go. Still not great, but not as bad. I wonder if we overload the donkey, if we can still whistle for him. Because we might be able to cheese it that way. Let's give that a shot. Let's overload the donkey with the rest of the rocks. And we're going to go far enough away that he would teleport when we whistle for him. So if he teleports to us, we know we're good. And we can just run home. Your horse is overloaded. It's not going to work. I guess it was worth a shot, right? Alright, let's try this again. It was a thought. Yeah, see, he's so overburdened he can't move right now. What if I only take like 3/4 of the stone? What if I took 60 of the stone? We'll take 100. We'll leave him 60. And see how that does. Nah, it's about the same. I think it does compound the weight. It just does a hidden calculation. And it's not a direct 1-to-1. Because if we added our 65 kilograms to the 75 that he can carry, that would not... we'd be way over. So maybe it's like a portion of what we're carrying and then what he's carrying as well. Oh boy. This is going to be a long ride home. At least we have enough rocks to actually do another building. So I would like to do 2 more of those full-sized houses. One to move in the new couple that we have. And then I want to move into one ourselves with our family and destroy the partial. That way we can use the house that we're currently living out of as the staging house, since we can't fit a bigger house there. The other medium houses I think are going to have to stick around, because we kind of boxed ourselves in with the bigger houses behind, because the footprint is so big. We can't put the bigger houses in the front, or it will completely swallow the walkway that we made. Oh my god. I have no idea how far we still have to go. Oh, we have a quest in the village. Well, we're over halfway there. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. That was a terrible, terrible shot. I deserved for that to miss. It was rushed and it was poorly thought out. Okay. If I didn't need the rocks so bad. You know, we could do, just to make it a little bit faster, come down to the water's edge here as kind of a landmark and drop half of these and just ride home quickly and then come back for the other half. I'm just worried that if I drop them here, they'll fall into the water and we won't be able to get them. That's probably not a good idea. I also don't want to drop them in a random spot in the woods or we'll never find them. Oh, you can pick up stuff from Donkey Back. Well, that just made life a little easier. When I tried to do that with rocks earlier, it wouldn't let me. I wonder if they're too far down? Yeah, you gotta be, like, directly above them. I have a problem. I can't not collect things. We're so overburdened we're crawling home and I'm still grabbing more shit along the way. Oh. This is brutal. I should have split it into 2 trips. It would have been faster, honestly. Oh yeah. Yeah, me and survival games is awful. I usually have entire rooms in houses dedicated to chests. And I meticulously organize them. And then they are all completely full. It starts off with just a wall of chests inside a room somewhere. And everything it has, each chest has its own dedicated items that can go into it. And then once that chest is full, then it gets random. And there's just chests everywhere with random shit all in them. But playing things like Minecraft or Worm or Grounded or anything like that, Valheim, I always have a room that's just completely dedicated to wall-to-wall chests, and it's always not enough. That is one of the nice things about this game, though, is the pre-built houses, even the gigantic one, kind of force you to... You have some choice, like you can change the windows, you can move the door, you can do stuff like that. But overall, the shape is the shape. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is absolutely awful for that as well. I haven't played the new Alpha 21. I was very against some of the changes that they made. I like being able to make a build for my character. I don't like having to rely on finding specific items for a build to work. You're basically at the mercy of what you get now, and I don't like the randomness of that. But I might give it a try eventually again. But we also had it down to a science where by like day 14 there was no reason to keep playing because nothing could touch us. I played with 2 of my friends and yeah, it was brutal. Okay, let's put our nightshade away. Deer skull feathers. Flaxseed is for selling. We can use our fur and leather to make some more stuff for sale, I think. The meat we're going to put in food storage. The rocks are definitely going in here. And the sticks. And the wooden bowls. What do you have on you, buddy? So let's take your fur and your leather. Right, we're selling the wooden plates. That's why they're on you. Okay, we'll take that bucket to fill. We'll take the rest of these feathers. Oh, so it's weighted as to what books you find based on what you've put points into? Maybe that does have some merit. I'll have to give it a try. I guess I misunderstood what they were doing with it. Oh, I forgot to grab more food. So how am I slightly overburdened? What do I have? Whoops. I didn't want to grab that mushroom. Where did it put the mushroom? There it is. Okay, so what am I holding on to that's keeping us overburdened here? The meat, the meat, the meat. Also, I want one of the 10 buckets. So, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's much better. So let's go see what we can make out of what we've got here. Nah, still need more leather. Okay, so we'll put the fur on the donkey. Flax seeds on the donkey. We'll put the leather for now. Actually, let's save the leather. We should probably take a peek at our hunter. Well, okay, so we still had 2 buildings that we wanted to build. We need to focus on that, because I'm going to get distracted and they're not going to get built. We are going to go with our herbalist. Where? Oh, right, that's not production, that's extraction, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, the herbalist I was going to put where the pigs are, so you know what, let's hold off on that. And we will start by building our second shack for a lumberjack. And we're just going to put it right next to this one, because that really doesn't matter. Okay, well, I believe we were facing east when we placed that one. So let's get this as close to even up as we can. There we go. I'll just step to the side. Yep, right like that. 8 stones. Alright, we're gonna have to go up into the hill a little bit. We just dumped off over 100 stones, and I'm going to pick up stones for the base of this. Those are the kind of problems that I have. Are you a dandelion? You are. We need a dandelion for something. I don't remember what. I just remember we needed it. I don't remember if it was the healing potions or what. I know we're going to need a bunch of broadleaf. So I don't know, because the building for the herbalist is under extraction. So I'm not certain if that's going to actually pick weeds for us, like I thought it was, or if it's just where we put them together. Or maybe it's both. Maybe it's like the hunting shack, where it collects the meat for us, and it is where we make arrows and things. I don't know. I guess we will find out soonish. There we go. So we need 8 stones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to go ahead and grab some extras because we need to make sure that we get some more pickaxes made for the boys that are digging up stone for us. But for now, these particular ones are just for the lumber shed. Six logs. Okay, so not only does the copper axe last longer, but it also takes more damage off the trees. It's only 4 hits for a tree instead of 2, or instead of 6. Where's that last log? There it is. Okay, so we need 1 log there, 2 logs. 2 logs. We need a birch. I think there's some down by the fishing hut. Are you birch? You are. Ah! See, that one tried to fall towards us, even though it was actually uphill that it tried to fall. I don't remember how much straw we needed. 8. We have almost 2,000 straw. I wonder if we don't take that and sell it too. I know we're going to need some, but if we take like half of it, I feel like 2,000 is excessive. Oh, I guess we're not quite at 2,000 anymore. It's still up there though. This is 1,900. There we go. So now we can take that guy that's not working, Hunamir, and we can put him in the new woodshed. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the woodsheds. So we're gonna have our old woodshed is now going to be only on logs. And then our new one, we're going to see... I need to do a mini experiment. So our wood demand is 127.3. So I need to figure out exactly how much wood a firewood gives us. Or 4 firewood, rather. So that we can figure out just how many. Because it's 1 to 4. I don't know. And then just do a crap ton of sticks, I guess. And then we can check our excavation shed. Because it's all stone and limestone, so why don't we back the limestone off a little bit? Well, that's a lot of stone though. 45. Yeah, we'll leave that be for now. So if we do 45 stone a day, I mean 40 stone is enough for 20 crafts, so that's 100 sticks. And how many sticks per day are we getting off this woodshed? 43. So yeah, that's fine. We don't need to increase our stone at all. We do need to make sure that we have enough stone axes and stone pickaxes, though. Yeah, we're getting low on pickaxes again. So let's go ahead. We'll take 40 stones. And we will take 10 logs. And use that to make 10 stone pickaxes for them. And that should keep them going for a little bit longer. So the last thing we want to do is run out of rocks right now. Okay, so that's going to help. Now the other thing that we're going to need to do is get some axes because they're getting low. How are we doing on stone knives in here? They have 8 left. Okay. Stone hoes, they're in fine shape. Stone axe is getting a little low. I think that's 4 as well. We now have 2 of them working at it, so let's take 40 of those. And we will take 10 of the logs again. I think the stone axes... No, stone axes we make by hand. And they take sticks, not logs. I believe it's 10 sticks per. We don't have enough sticks for all this. It is 10 sticks per. We can make 4 of them. We need more sticks to make more. I don't know what we've burnt all of our sticks on, but... I also need to check on the wooden hammers and see if making 1 a day is enough of those, or if we need to up that some. Wooden hammers... Oh yeah, she's fine. She might actually be too much. We might need to back that off a little bit. So stone axes are all about them. We've got... Okay, we can put that in there. Let's put those in there. Put those in there. Alright. Alright. Looks like we're actually getting somewhere now. We can dump some stuff in here, the donkey. The feathers can go in here. The fur shoes. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Put our dandelions away, our nightshade away. I think we're in good shape to go on a store run in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 of these logs. No, I lied. I'm going to take all of these logs, I think. And I'm going to turn them into planks. And then we're going to turn the planks into vials again. And we're going to thresh the rest of the flax so that that will give us money as well in the morning. And that's going to make us a crap ton of money, which should get us the rest of the recipes that I've been holding off on. I didn't get as much built today as I was hoping to, but we need money to get the gate for the pigs. The extra build experience on that's really going to help. So, but I think at this point we're going to finish turning these into planks, we're going to turn them into vials, and we're going to thresh the flax. So we're probably going to call an end to the stream today here. And just so that nobody has to sit through 20 minutes of crafting. Well, nobody but me, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that off camera. So if you've learned anything useful, if you've had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time, probably tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night.